it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 18 of 30 days of sketches. And today's designer is Deb Talbrad. I think that's how you say it. I hope I'm saying it okay. So in her sketch, she has 3 photos. I am also going to do 3 photos. And then she has these, what looks to me to be starbursts, and she has them coming out of her photos, and she has them in the corners. So I have the sun rays cut file from Cut to You from my design team project earlier this month, and I cut it out several times. And so I'm actually using the paper that I cut it out of and the offcut of the ray that I used. So the other one I used the white as the outside and then the yellow as the inside. And so this time I'm going to use the yellow as the outside and the white as the inside. But instead of keeping the big block white, I took some Distress Oxide in speckled egg and just did it all on that white. I'm going to leave the rays white though. I am not going to color those in. And then I am going to back my 3 photos in a piece of paper that I had also used in my design team project. You can see there where it was cut out. And I'm just going to mat all 3 of those. And I'm going to put them in a line down the middle instead of in a diagonal. And I don't know if my photos are bigger or, if they're smaller than the ones that are in the sketch. I feel like the ones that are in the sketch are a little bit bigger. So this is actually photos from a couple years ago. So I got to figure out what year this was. It was when my daughter and my husband went with some friends down to Mexico. I think I was on call or something. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to run those down the middle, and then I am going to just start decorating. So I grabbed these Bo Bunny puffy stickers, and I'm going to kind of do like a rainbow-ish effect of them all the way down the rays. So this is probably the most of these puffy stickers that I have gotten used up this month from my kit, because I think it's the only thing from my kit that, I think it's the only thing. Oh no, the title is going to come from my kit as well. So I don't use a ton of my How to Kill a Kit with Style on this one, but I am using the Heidi Swapp Sun Chaser collection, which I am also trying to use up this month, even though it's not part of my kit. And so I kind of alternated between a shape. So there were stars and triangles and arrows. I alternated those with the words. So the words I used were lovely and yay and thank you and happy. So love, love, love how that looks. So I grab the sticker sheets that I have for the Sun Chaser collection, and I'm actually going to create 2 clusters. I'm going to create a cluster on the top photo as well as a cluster on the bottom photo. And then after I get those done, because it's just going to be some layering up of some stickers, I was looking to see if I needed something over on the right hand side, and I ultimately opt not to. But I am going to put my title in the center. There's not actually a title spot in the sketch, so can kind of put that wherever it is that you want. I just have this vast expanse of space in between those two clusters, and I decided that that was just going to be where my title was going to go. So I'm looking on here to see if there is a title I want to use, and there's really not anything. So I'm going to go and get the thickers that are in Spanish, or at least most of them are in Spanish. And I did look up what this says, so it does make sense. But I can't remember what it is. So I will try and get that translated. I will put that in the description box below because I haven't learned all those words in my Spanish class yet. But I did Google it to make sure it made sense because I didn't want it to not make sense. So that is my title. And then I also see this smile, and I really feel like the colors work really well. So I'm going to put that down in that bottom right-hand corner and add a couple of these stars. Now I'm going to realize that the yellow one is not the same shape as the others, so I'm going to grab a different yellow one so that they are all the same shape. But that is going to do it with this layout, and I absolutely love how it turned out. So I have a couple of close-ups for you. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I do love to chat with you. You could write to me in Spanish and I can see if I can figure it out. That would be fun too. So that is going to do it for my layout today. Remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Adios.